Right folks, yes, very good morning. This is Monday, and today folks I've got to go out and do a couple of chorey kind of things. The first thing today, chorey, is that a word? A kind of thing to do with doing chores. So the first one is, folks, yes, it's got to be done. I'm going here. I'm going there to go and get my mop tamed. Okay, so that's the first thing I've got to do. Other thing I've got to do, I've got a bag full of money in the back of the car. My York fund has been saving up in one of these empty whiskey sort of tub things that I've been saving up for the last 6 months. So I reckon I've got about maybe 70, 80 quid there. So that's what we're going to do today. The time is about, to be precise, it is coming up for about 10 o'clock in the morning, folks. Oh, there we go. It's actually 20 past 10. Right, so off we go. And stay with me, folks. Join in the fun as we go out and about looking for things to do. Right folks, I just drove past the hairdressers and it looked actually quite busy. About 4 or 5 people sitting there, so hopefully there'll be 2 people cutting hair. So what do? Do I go for a short cut, folks, or do I just go for a trim? Too short to do. Anyway, here we go, this is it. Well folks, there we are, that's it, done. Look, just got a couple inches off the back and just got it tidied up on the top there, so once it's washed and done myself, it'll be fine. Very nice, very nice ladies in the Craigie cuts, I must say. But I'll be going back there again, folks. Very nice, very pleasant indeed, so definitely go back there. Okay folks, right, I went into work. I hate going into work on my day off, but I went in there just to say, to get my free bingo ticket, because there's a bingo down in York and we always get a free game of bingo, obviously for working in the Mecca, and there's a Mecca in York, so we're going to go there one night and I'll take Rosie for a game of bingo, so I get a free set of books basically. Sounds good. I've got my ham salad roll here from Robinson's. From what's that heavy, man? It's really chock-a-block. £2.82 this cost me for my roll. And I also got my pop-up. I stuck it on one of the pillars in the smoking shelter at work because it came off the back of my phone and I thought that was it. The stickiness had gone. But I've just found out, folks, if you wash the back of these and then leave them to dry overnight or whatever, then the stickiness returns, because I'm not going to take any tripods or stuff like that down to York, so I'm just going to be going handheld. Right, let's get on with the day. There it is, folks. Loads of money in there, folks, loads of it. £77.90, and I said between £70 and £80, so not a bad guess from me there, man. There we go, so I'm going to cash this in. Here's the ham salad roll from Robinson's the Butchers. Nice one, man. Right, so here we are having our Robinson's the Butchers. Massive, it's very heavy. £2.82 this cost. They do it by weight, which is rather unusual for, it's a butcher's, I suppose. So he shaved the ham off, and then so he weighs that and then calculates it that way. It was a really good roll though. It's a nice big bap, look, excellent. So let's get stuck into this, and after that I think I'm maybe going to have a quick shower a shave and maybe just head uptown. I don't know. It's a lovely afternoon, so I'll be going out doing something anyway. Right, folks, I've been fed and watered and showered, so I'm all ready to go to York. That's me ready. Just need to sort of find something to do now. So I think I might head uptown for a bit and just potter about and see what we can find. Okay. But what do you think of the haircut? It's all right, and there's not much been taken off. I only have to take a couple of inches off, so yeah, it's not too bad. It's just like a shortened version of my hair. That's all it is, man. So that's okay. Yes, good stuff. Right, hello folks. Yes, we're here up on the sort of this Broughty Ferry Road area, looking down over the industrial harbour bit here. Now, what's going on here, folks? What I've decided to do is now I don't know how many of you watched my early videos, but I was in the paper a few years ago with something quite interesting, and it brought me sort of a bit of fame and fortune. Well, no, I didn't buy me any fortune, but I was in the paper. And it was to do with this sort of pipe thing that sticks out beside the railway. Didn't have a clue what it was. And it was actually, you know, I felt a bit bad because it was this guy who messaged me saying, "Jack, do you know what this is?" And I went down to look at it, and I took all the credit for finding it, kind of thing, from the paper. It was a bit of a shame, but hey ho. So we're going down to look at it, and I'll show you what it is, and let's see if you can guess what it is. Some of you, if you've already seen the video, will know what it is. But for those of you who haven't, it's quite an interesting sort of thing. And there it is, folks. What do you think it is? Right, so there it is, folks. As you saw, it's right beside the railway. So what do you think it is? There it is in there. Well, actually what it is, folks, I believe, or what they told me it was, is an old sort of sewer pipe to get rid of all the smells from down below. There's simply some sort of sewage system that runs down the way, and that gets rid of it. Because there's absolutely pong down here, man. I must say, it's definitely a smell for the oil and all the other sort of chemicals and bits and pieces. So there it is. That is an old sewage pipe at the side of the railway there, and as I said, it did kind of, I think I've said as I said a few times in this video, as I said, it did bring me a bit of fame. It was in the paper, folks. It was awesome. Right, there we go. Oh, more stairs, folks. Up we go. Right, here we are. Goodness me, I'm out of puff. We're on the top of Kenilworth Avenue here. Now, Kenilworth Avenue is named after a novel by Sir Walter Scott. Now, Sir Walter Scott was probably the most famous author in the first half of the 19th century. He had pubs, clubs, roads, streets named after him, loads of streets and names. If you look around the world, you'll see Scott Avenue, Raleigh Avenue, and some of his book titles are here. So this one is Kenilworth. Not sure what book it was, but there you go. There we go. Great view from up here, actually. Well, folks, we're here in the ramp area at the Wellgate, and I think I'm the only one. There's nobody coming, folks. So here we're going to go for it. Spare! Oh, damn! Start again. Spares! Right, folks, we're here in Castle Street, where just this week they were digging under the foundations of this steakhouse, the Old American Steakhouse. And they found these big rocks and foundations that they reckon were probably the original bases of the castle that used to be here, Castle Street, obviously named after the castle that used to be here. So we're going down to see if we can get in or not. I don't know if the workmen are here. We'll see what's going on. This is it here, folks. Unfortunately, it looks like it's been done up now, and there's no sign of anybody working this. So I don't think I'll get in. Yes, this used to be the Old American Steakhouse, but it's for lease at the minute. Damn it, I thought I was going to get underneath there for a minute. Never mind. Thanks to everybody who sent me messages saying, "Jag, you should go and look for this rock." So thank you, everybody. Folks, look, there's a professional setup. Look, Somebody's getting interviewed very professionally. Very good. What's going on here, folks? Anyway. Right, folks, now behind me there, I'm sure there used to be an old snooker hall or some sort of pool hall up here. I'm sure I came up here and played with my mates. I'm sure we went up here, up some rickety stairs and into there. What was it called? Pool 8 or something? 8 room or 8 ball? I can't remember. I'm sure it was up there. Maybe I'm wrong, folks, but if anybody can remember, let me know. I'm sure it was up these rickety old fire escapes. Yeah, I'm sure it was. Now, folks, could Pullers Close be the thinnest street in Dundee? It's about 1 metre across, very thin, and I think it takes you down into the Murray Gate. What's that, steps there? Crikey. So these seagulls must have young or something, man. They're all going mad today. Right, so Pullers Close. Yep, around the corner we go. Pullers Close. Yeah, this must be it here. Now, folks, going into the works. Right, folks, so it's been a bit of a disaster. Well, it's a strange sort of a disaster because when I was in Primark, I tried on this pair of sort of shoes. They were like deck shoes, training shoes. They're only about a tenner, but they're in the blue, sort of dark blue, and they just felt a bit sort of, you know, obviously they felt a bit cheap, so I didn't buy them. But then when I got home, Rosie had bought me this pair of really, really nice Airwalk grey deck shoes, very, very similar to what I tried on. How weird is that? The only thing is, folks, though, that when I tried on the size, I always take a size 11. When I tried on the size 11 that Rosie bought me, they were too big by about, you know, half an inch. Couldn't believe it, man. So we've had to come back uptown again. And right, Rosie's just phoned me there. They've only got them in a size 10.5, and I don't know. 10.5 might be too small, might be too big. I don't know. I don't know. What's going on? It's so complicated shopping, isn't it? It really is. Jag reporting, still here, folks. It's been about another 20 minutes since I last spoke to you, and we're still waiting on Rosie coming back to me there. She said she was waiting. I'm looking in the mirror here because I'm kind of parked in a funny place, and if the parking meter man comes around, then I'll have to move. So I don't know, I bet Rosie's doing some more shopping while she's uptown here. I just bet you anything. So they've only got them size 10.5, so what I'll have to do is I have to quickly try one on, and I don't know if it's going to fit or not. I might have to drive one-footed home or something. So, but I'm in a very awkward place here, right in a sort of street on a bit of cobbled road here. So come on, Rosie, come on. It's just been a bit of a disaster. I'm just going to have to go in. I'm going to have to go into the shop with Rosie and try them on, because she bought me another pair and they were too narrow and too thin and I didn't really like them. So, but we're in the shadow of the new council building there. Look at that. Yeah, the council makes sure they're all nice and. What's up? Hang on.
Pay by debit card here.
What?
Look, pay part by mobile phone.
It's quick and easy. Pay by mobile phone. Can I just put £2 in?
No.
For goodness sake, what's going on? Punky Penguin. It's like the Punky Penguin. This one's on here.
Oh, but there's any other range you see. You want them?
With shopping, with shoe shopping for me, and I hate it. I hate it. I just want to grab the first thing I see and get out of here. But Rosie's making. Oh no, they just don't have any sizes or anything. That's. Well, folks, an absolute disaster. What's happened is the original shoe Rosie bought me was too. I thought it was too tight when I tried it on in the car. So we came back into the shop and I've tried it on again, the same shoe. after trying on several shoes here, and you know what, it's actually okay compared to the other ones, so we're just going to stick with the original, the ones I had before, folks. Oh dear, what a disaster, but it's the way it is, man.